Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den, a quick peek at a game's features and overall gameplay. Now today Inside the Den we're going to take a look at 4Story. And some of you may also know this game as Gates of Andaron. The Gates of Andaron is actually the North American version and 4Story is the global version. This is a 3D fantasy MMORPG and it's brought to us by Zemi Interactive. Now if you like what you see in this video and you want to learn more about 4Story, you can check it out over at MMOden.com or click the link below. Alright, here we go. So I'm already logged in. You can see there's only one server, so it does, and only one channel. So unfortunately I think over time the game population has diminished quite a bit. And it is essentially a WoW clone. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but it is. You'll see once we get into the game. There isn't a lot that differentiates itself from the basic WoW elements, but let's get started on a character creation. So you have three different options as far as selecting a class. You've got the Werebeast, you've got the Fairy, and you've got the Human. We're going to go ahead and create a Werebeast. So there's not a ton as far as customization when it comes to creating your character. You can see you could do male or female, and you've got a few different options as far as your general type. It's not even, adjustment of height or girth or anything like that. It's just a general type, and you can see it basically changes a bunch of different things. And then you've got this type, which changes your face and your hair and stuff like that. Now as far as character classes are concerned, you've got the priest, you've got a summoner, you've got a warrior, you've got an assassin, the archer, and a wizard. So we're going to go ahead and play as a warrior, and we'll play as a female, sure, and everything looks fine. There's not a ton of customization, so I don't want to spend too much time on it, but let's go ahead and create that character, and we're created, and let's start the game. And you start out in this basic tutorial area. It walks you through essentially all the basics of learning to move around, stuff like that. We're going to go ahead and skip the tutorial and jump right into the game. Everything is pretty simple as far as you move around with WASD or click on, or you can also use point and click to move around, right click to essentially talk to NPCs. NPCs have the exclamation point above their head when they have a quest for you and a question mark when a quest is finished. In yellow, that is. It's in gray if the quest is not finished yet. You can see it's got this little bit of a cutscene. So there we go. We've started. We're in the game. And we've got some basic first guard post, second guard post quests. And as you can see, it's got a map that goes along with it. Shows us the general area of where we need to go for quest completion on those different items. But let's get started by talking to this person. So you can double click them and accept those quests. So there we go. Second guard post. We'll get to that after we get to a certain point. Now the game does walk you around to begin with. You can see it's telling me exactly which direction to go, and I can also click on the mini-map or on the main map. I can click and it'll send me in that direction and walk me along the path. So it does have a nice feature as far as being able to move around and not have to hold down the W key and move and turn and stuff like that. So I can do other stuff while I'm waiting. So there's the general map. You can see there. Pretty basic, not too detailed. It actually, to me, looks a little simple in its design. Wish it had a little more detail to it, but it doesn't. So there's our basic inventory. Right now we've got a few bolts. Let's bring up the character sheet. So you can see here I've got a few items equipped. I've got a crossbow, my sword, and then a little bit of recruit armor to get started. So let's talk to this guy and complete our quest. So there we go, the first guard post, find and talk to him. Alright, let's complete that. And then how to communicate. Find and talk to drill instructor. Let's accept that. And then there we go. So you can see that leads us on to our next area. There's the drill instructor. Let's talk to him. How to communicate. Let's complete that. Becoming a Cruxian Knight or Defugal Legion. So essentially you have 2 factions that you can join, and you pick that at this point in time. We're going to go ahead and do a Cruxian Knight. This leads to the PvP and some of the larger battles that happen between the different factions. So the game does have a PvP system and a faction-based system around that PvP. So let's accept that and move on to the Drill Sergeant to be able to complete that part. So there we go, becoming that knight. Let's complete that, and there we go. Collection broken training, collect the broken training wands. So let's hit accept, move on, and let's head on out. We need to collect a couple of different wands. There's one here from this guy, and you can see here we've got some young spiders. Let's go ahead and get into some combat here. So we can essentially go right into, because we are a warrior, we can go right into attacking. You can see the combat animations are pretty fluid, and you do, once you start your attack, you just continue to auto attack until the monster is completely dead or you move away. I do have a couple of skills. You can see them here and they are in the F keys. Let me do one thing really quick. Let's go to system settings, and let's actually turn this music down just a little bit, or turn the overall volume down just a little bit. Make sure you guys can hear me. So return, close that down. So let's take out another spider and use some of my skills. So we've got this Warrior's Intuition, which instinctively detect opponents that are being hidden, so that's not a big deal. But then we've got axe throwing, so we'll get into that in a second as soon as we take out this guy. Or maybe we can can't really throw an axe right now because we're in close combat. We do also have the ability to shoot, so we can draw in monsters from a distance. So let's target this one, and let's actually shoot him with our crossbow. So the great thing is you can get a couple of shots in before he gets close. And then we do have this Forceful Spirit, which is strike down opponent, great force, inflict serious damage. Let's see, yep, we've got some animations to go along with the skills that we have. And then the last skill we have is this Battle Stance, convert general battle stance to gain balance between attack and defense. So, and we did level up right there. We're actually already level 3. Let's see if we can't get another one of our broken wands. Collect the broken wand. We did that one already, so we need to head off in this direction to collect the second one. Let's bring up the skill tab. So as you see, we've got 2 skill points, and we've got basic, attack, defense, and stance. The second wand is right there. Let's kick that while we look at these. So as you can see here, we've got the Forceful Spirit, which is the one item. You can see the requirements for the next level is required level 16 and group points 2, skill points 1, so we can't use that one yet. We do have this one, Vengeful Blow, and we can train in that. Actually, we can't train in that. We are not high enough level yet. We need to be level 8. And then this one, which is Furious Blow, we have to be level 4, so we've got to get another level actually before we can actually pick that one up. I want to close that. I want to look at some of the others. So we do have these defensive items since we are a warrior. We have different skill trees and precise attack, which we can also do at level 4. And then we've got this one, which is Roar the Iron Wall, which we do at level 8. And then the stances. We've got the Battle Stance, which we already have. And then we've got the Warrior's Intuition, which is to instinctively detect the opponents that are hiding. We've got a couple other skills here that we can pick up at once we reach level 4. So the arrows are cruising us back to the guy who gave us the original quest, and let's talk to him. We're running into a little bit of lag. You know, it's pretty funny since, you know, there is only one server. I was complaining about potentially there not being player base, but it seems like there's plenty of players running around in the game. It's actually creating a little bit of lag. That may also be my fraps, but not sure. So we need to go kill some basilisks and get rid of the stone scale basilisks. So let's go ahead and click on that. So we've got that accepted. And if we bring up, I believe J is our journal, there we go, our quest journal. You can see here we need to kill 5 stone scale basilisks at the east of the first guard post and report it to Drill Sergeant. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the ability to just click on the monster's name on here to move towards him, but I'm going to say that it's in this space right here, so we can click on that in the mini-map, and we can also click on it in the main map here and head out there. And you can see they're highlighted on the map, so you can see where they are, and you can cruise out to them and just start battling them. Well, this is kind of a nice feature, so that's kind of a little boss spider right there. It's kind of a nice feature, so you can take and easily find the monsters that you're looking for and that you need to take out to complete your quest. So there's one there. Let's go ahead and target him, and let's shoot our arrow at him. Actually, it ended up targeting the spider, so we're gonna have to take him out first. Let's see if we've gotten any reward items from our... We do have some potions. Let's go ahead and put these in our quick bar, just in case we do find ourselves in trouble. We'll be able to heal, and we don't actually use any mana, so... And that guy helped us out as far as... So let's take out this basilisk. Let's shoot him first. Bring him in closer, and then head in. And then we want to use... We've got that already. Let's go ahead and use our one skill that we have. We are getting a little bit of lag. But you can see even in the chats down here, there's plenty of stuff going on and people are talking. So I'm guessing that they may have consolidated a bunch of servers that they had at one point in time, consolidated them down. I am about to die, so let's go ahead and use a potion. They consolidated down a bunch of servers to probably keep their population high on this one server, and that probably helped things quite a bit. Another thing, the game does have a good crafting system, so you will find items as you're cruising around, and you will be able to pick them up and put them together in a crafting system that they have set up for the game. So you do have that. You do have good PvP. You do have the realm versus realm PvP. So you do have, you know, the typical features that you want in a free-to-play MMO. The graphics are good. You don't have a great distance as far as stuff is concerned. I don't have them turned all the way up, or else the lag would be worse than it is right now. So we can't quite do that. But you can hear the music. They put some time into a soundtrack. There is some decent voice acting at certain points in time, and it isn't your typical humans, orcs, and things like that as far as your races. You do only have the 3 races to choose from, but they are a little bit different, obviously, except for the human. The human is pretty much as standard as it comes. So let's heal up a little bit and continue on. We got to kill 2 more of these guys. So overall, it does have the look and feel of many of the MMORPGs that are on the market right now, and there are some that you may already have characters on and you may not want to start a new character somewhere. So let's take all that. But if you are looking for something a little bit different and new to play, it does give a little bit of a variety, and you won't find that there's a lot of structural things as far as the UI that vary from the norm. I mean, W, A, S, and D move around. Your hotkeys are 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. You do have some hotkeys up in the F keys, but that's pretty typical for different games. They use the F keys. Now, a lot of games do use those F keys for selecting your party members, but that guy just invited me to a group. I said no because I don't have time for that. I've got to give you guys as much info as possible on what's going on here. So the skill information, let's go through a couple of these. Quest information is J, guild is G, so we don't belong to a guild. So let's close that out. Manage pets, there are pets, and then I do have, they give you a beginner mount that that I can use. So there we go, there he is. Not sure exactly how we jump on him. So ride, there we go. So you right click on him and then you can ride around. So this is probably to get you started as far as this different stuff is concerned, so you'll take and be able to move around faster. It's kind of that give them the first one free type of thing, and then you'll want to buy it in the game's item shop. So next quest is retrieve a blessing from the goddess. But everyone, my time is up. I hope you enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. And if you want to play or learn more about 4Story, you can read our full review on MMOden.com or click the link below. Till next time, thanks for watching.